Good evening students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am your Jaswinder Singh Sram once again here with a new topic that is related with real numbers. So in my previous video you have seen that what are the real numbers, how many types of real numbers are there, and in that we have discussed that real numbers are of two types. First one is rational number. I have given link of my previous video in this icon. You can click on that. You can find out about what are rational numbers and their problems. Then after that I explained that what are irrational numbers, their details and the representation of irrational numbers on number line, that I also have given in my second video. Its link is also given here in this icon button. You can click there and you can watch that video before you can start observing this video. In this video we will discuss about real numbers and their decimal expansion. Real number consists of two types, rational and irrational. Rational, which we can represent in p by q form, and irrational, which we cannot represent in p by q form. Example of rational number is 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 7 by 5. And example of irrational number is under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, pi, and so on. So these are a few examples that you keep in your mind. So now how we can represent them on how we can write their decimal expansion. Okay, first of all, decimal expansion of real number is of two types. First one is terminating, second one is non-terminating. In my previous video you have seen that what are terminating and what are non-terminating. Its link is given here in this icon button. You can click there and you can watch there. So now what are terminating? Terminating are those terms whose remainder, while we divide two numbers, if remainder is coming 0, then that decimal expansion is known as terminating. For example, we can divide 1 by 2, then after 0.5, after its division, this division is terminating because its remainder is 0. Okay, so terminating, if the decimal expansion is terminating, for example 0.23, 0.5, 0.27, okay, then that expansion is of rational number. Clear? Second case is non-terminating. Non-terminating means in which we do not get answer as 0. Okay, suppose you are dividing any number. Okay, after division, if your remainder is not coming 0, it is not 0, it is not equal to 0. So then in that case, that division is going further and further. That type of division is known as non-terminating. Non-terminating also of two types. In one, that quotient is repeating again and again, like 0.222 or 0.333, okay, or 0.785. so that type of numbers are also known as rational numbers. Okay, rational numbers are of two types. First one, if decimal expansion is terminating, that are also rational number. If division decimal expansion is non-terminating and repeating. Non-terminating means its remainder will be not 0 and these terms will repeat again and again. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. In quotient these terms are repeating. Okay, that are also known as rational number. So last one is non-terminating and non-repeating. Okay, because non-terminating is two category. One are repeating. If repeating, then that is rational number. If decimal expansion is not repeating and non-terminating, then it is known as irrational number. For example, under root 2. What is the decimal expansion of under root 2? 1.41421356. It will be go so on, and it will non-terminate and non-repeating. And then a second example, take of pi. It will be 3.14159, so on. It is also non-repeating and non-terminating. So this expansion is known as irrational number. So these are the decimal expansion of real numbers. So their definition: first one is rational number. a number whose decimal expansion is terminating. First condition, it can be terminating. Second, it can be non-terminating and recurring. Okay, non-terminating भी हो सकती है और recurring भी हो सकती है. Okay, that number is known as rational number. Its example given here: 0.23, 0.5, 0.2 dash dash, 0.99 dash. Okay, these decimal expansions are of rational numbers. Okay, next is irrational number. If decimal expansion is a non-terminating and non-recurring, means it is never terminating or never repeating, then that is of a irrational number. Its example here: under root 2 and pi. So their decimal expansion is given here: 1.414, 213562373095 is under root 2, and pi 3.141592653599979. So now we will discuss its example. We will start exercise 1.3 of NCERT. So in this first question of your NCERT, so what is there in this statement? That you have to find out two given numbers. Okay, that first of all we will write their decimal expansion, then we will check that which type of decimal expansion is this. First of all, take example of 36 by 100. 36 is our dividend, 100 is divisor. So divide 36 with 100. So first of all, it will not divide because this is 2-digit number, this is 3-digit. So we will take 1 0 from our side, and in a quotient we will put a 0 point. So then 100 3 is 300, then 60 remainder, then we will again 0 downside, then it will be 106 is 600. So the decimal expansion of 36 upon 100 is equal to 0.36, means its remainder is 0. If its remainder is 0, that means this decimal expansion is terminating. Clear, my dear? Now second problem, 1 upon 11. This is question number 1, second part. 1 upon 11. 1 is our dividend. We will keep it inside this division bracket and we will divide it by 11. First 1 is 1 digit, 11 is 2 digit. We will take 0 point and we will make it a 10. 0 we will put from our side, 1.0. So 11, it will again not go on. 10 is not divisible 11. So we will again take 0 here. So 11 9 is 99. 100 minus 99, 1 remainder. Again it will be same process. We will take 0 from our side, but it is again non-divisible. So we will put 0 in quotient. Then again on 9. So this process will repeat again and again. So this example is telling us that remainder is not 0. If remainder is not 0, it means this is non-terminating. But in a quotient, this value 0909 is repeating. So this is which type of expansion? This is non-terminating and recurring. Recurring means repeating, because quotient is repeating itself. Now third example. This example is from my side, because generally we are denoting pi is equal to 22 upon 7. We will make it clear that pi is really equal to 22 upon 7 or not. First of all, you start dividing 22 by the table of 7. So divide it. 7 3 is 21, then 1 remainder. Okay, then we will put a point here in a dividend and we will divide it by 7. 7 1 is 7, then 30 again, 7 4 is 28, again we will take 0. As we will proceed further, its answer will be 3.142571 and so on. Because this remainder is non-zero, so it means 22 upon 7 number is 3.142571. So because this 1 is repeating itself, it means this value will again repeat. So this expansion is which type of expansion? First of all, its remainder is not 0, so it means it is non-terminating. So second, that it is recurring. Recurring means repeating, because its quotient is repeating itself. Okay, recurring means repeating, because this value is repeating. This is a decimal expansion of 22 upon 7. So Few of you are saying that pi is equal to 22 upon 7, but today we concluded that pi is not equal to 22 upon 7, but we suppose it, हम इसको मान लेते हैं कि इसकी अप्रोक्सीमेट वैल्यू वो कितनी है, वो है 22 अपॉन 7। ये हम इसको मानकर चलते हैं कि ये इसकी अप्रोक्सीमेट वैल्यू, ये इसकी एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू नहीं है। ओके, क्लियर माय डियर। सो पाई की जो वैल्यू हम लेते हैं वो हम अपनी तरफ से मान कर चलते हैं। यहाँ पर भी हम पाई की वैल्यू क्या करते हैं, इन फ्यू क्वेश्चन वी आर टेकिंग इट 3.14, ये भी हम अपनी तरफ से मान कर चलते हैं, इसकी वैल्यू इतनी है। चलो अब हम क्या करते हैं, अब वी विल डिस्कस नाउ सेकंड क्वेश्चन। इन सेकंड क्वेश्चन दे हैव गिवन इन स्टेटमेंट दैट you know that value of 1/7, that means this rational number decimal expansion is how much, 0.142857. What it means, it means this 1.42857 is repeating. Okay, so this is which type of expansion, this is a non-terminating and repeating, non-terminating and recurring expansion. So this is of a rational number. So first of all they are saying that if the value of 1/7 is this, what will be the value of 2 upon 7, 3 upon 7, 4 upon 7? It is quite easy, you can do yourself also. 2 we can multiply with the 1/7 because this will be same to same. So what is the decimal expansion of 1/7? That is 2.142857. So now multiply it with the 2, you will get the answer 0. Point multiply with the 2, 7 2 is 14, 1 carry, 5 2 is 10 plus 1 11, 1 carry, 8 2 is 16 plus 1 17, 1 carry, 2 2 is 4 plus 1 5. Okay, 4 2 is 8, 2 2 is 4. Like this way you can multiply this with the expansion of 1/7. What is the expansion of 1/7? That is same, 0.142857. Okay, so you just have to multiply with the value of 1.7. Here 3 will come, here it will come 4. Okay, multiply with the decimal expansion of 1/7. In all part you will do this way only. 5 multiply by 1, 0.142857. This you can do yourself. I hope you can complete it yourself only. Just multiply and find out the answer by yourself. Okay, these all parts are for you people only. Clear? So next is how we can express the given decimal number in p by q form. This is a very important topic, that how we can change a given decimal number in p by q form. First of all, which number will be given to you on your math book? There are examples on page number 12, 11 and 12. If you can look there, that examples are solved by a method, page number 11 and 12. First of all, in this what you will do, you will suppose this number, that suppose this number is equal to x. Now from this you can conclude that this expansion is a non-terminating and repeating, because this will be 0.6666 so on. So what is the value of x? 0.666. How many times the number is repeating, we will multiply with that. So this you multiply both side with 10, multiply both side with 10 by 10. So what you will get, 10 multiply by x, 10 into 0.66, so it will be 10x, it will be 6.66 so on. This number you suppose as 1, this number you suppose as 2. So now subtract 1 from 2. Okay, left side from left side, it will be 10x minus x on left side, right side 6.66 so on, minus 0.666. So what you will get, 10 minus x, 9x, and this I am solving it on side 6.666, so on there. So minus 0.666. This decimal part will cancel with each other, and this whole part will remains 6 only, because 6 minus 0, 6 only. So on right side what we will get? 6. X value is equal to 6 upon 9. So simplify it, it will be 2 by 3. So what is it's a p by q form. P by q form of this number of 0.6 dash is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so this is very important question. You just have to check that how many digits are repeating, multiply with that value only. If one digit is repeating, multiply with 10 on both sides. Then suppose this number as 1, suppose this second as 2, then take their subtraction. By doing subtraction, we will get value of x is equal to 2 by 3. Now one more example related with this. Okay, take a number 1.27. 1.27. Okay, so how we can express it as p by q form, where q should be not be 0. Okay, first of all we suppose it as 1.2727 because it is repeating. So we will multiply both sides with the 27. I told you that this bar is on how many digits. With that value we will multiply on both sides. So multiply both sides with 100. Okay, so its value will be 100 into x, 100 into 1.2727, so on. This side it will be 10x, and that side it will be 127.2727. Okay, 2727, so on. Okay, so now this is our point 2, this is our point 1. So now same as the previous question, subtract 1 from 2, what we will get? 100 minus x on left side, 127.2727 minus what we will get? 1.2727, so on. Okay, so this will be 99x, this will be 126. I am doing subtraction here. 127.2727, so on, minus 1.2727, so on. This decimal part will cancel with each other, but will remains 126. So what is the value of x? 126 upon 99. So what we will do now, you can simplify it. By simplification you will get answer 14 upon 11. X's value is 14 upon 11. So these are the example. Okay, and related with this there is question number 3 in your NCERT book. First part I have explained this first part from question number 3, and this is your example on page number 12. Okay, 11 and 12. Now we will do third part of question number 3. In this they have given you number 0.001. Okay, in this what you will do, you will firstly suppose it as a number x. Okay, x is equal to 0.001001. This value is repeating. Okay, and this expansion is this value is repeating, and this expansion is which type of expansion? Non-terminating and recurring, because it is repeating. So this is value 1. Now we will multiply both sides with which value? I told you. Now here bar is how many digit? If a bar is on 1 digit, okay, then we will multiply with 10. If a bar is on 2 digits, okay, bar is on 2 digit, then we will multiply with 100. If a bar is on 3 digit, then we will multiply with 1000. So we will multiply both sides with now 1000 multiply by 1000 on both side. What we will get? 1000 multiply by x. This side also 1000 multiply by 0.001 001 and so on. Here we will get 1000x, and here we will get 1.01 001 001 and so on. This is our number 2. Okay, so now subtract, same process, subtract 1 from 2. If you will subtract 1 from 2, what you will get? 1000 minus x on left side, and 1.001 001 minus 0.001 001. Okay, what you will get? You will get here this side answer 1, that side you will get answer 999x. So what is the value of x? X is equal to 1 upon 999. So what is this? This is a PYQ form of 0.001. So it was our question number third part. And when you are doing subtraction, you take care how you will write 1.001 001. Decimal part should be under decimal part, whole part should be under whole part. Okay, so now decimal part will cancel with each other, 0 0 0 0 0. So if after decimal there are 0, there is no any value. So here I also wrote here 1 minus 0, what is there? 1. So this is a PYQ form of question number third part. So like this manner you can solve these questions. So now next question we will discuss that what is the PYQ form of 0.009. Question number 4, 0.9999. What is its decimal expansion? This is its decimal expansion, but will be its PYQ form. Same beta, same process. We will suppose it as x is equal to 0.9999, so on. Okay, so now in this value you check there that one digit is only repeating, that digit is 9. Okay, so 9 is repeating, so both side we will multiply with 10. Multiply both side with 10. What we will get? 10 into x, 10 into 0.999 and so on. So 10x is equal to 9.999 and so on. So okay, what will we? It is point number 2. So now we subtract. We will subtract by subtracting 1 from 2. What we will get? On left side we will get 10x minus x is equal to 9.999 minus 0.999. Okay, so it will be 9x is equal to 9, because this 9.99 minus 0.999, what we will get? We will get only 9. Okay, because decimal part will be 0. So it is x value is what? 9 upon 9, that is 1. So x is equal to 1 only. So what is the PYQ form of 999? It is 1. It is quite surprising. Okay, is not it? So you solve this part like this way. So in this video we have solved question up to 4th question. Next question we will solve in our next video. So share and subscribe my channel. Okay, thanks for watching.